Oh, gee, Rufus, we don't want to put you to sleep.
He's tired. We're tired. It's late.
Day 58, and it's late.
It's day 58. It's the very end of the day. Yay. And it's Saturday. You rode your bike today?
Yes, this morning I got up very early and walked the puppies. This is one of them at 6:30, and then I went to meet up with a friend of ours, Claire, and we biked for an hour and a half, and it was heading towards 100 degrees. It's been over 100 degrees here.
Yeah.
It was 105 yesterday.
It's been hot.
But we did it early enough. It felt great, just great. And that's the first time since this fast. I mean, I've done the elliptical, but the elliptical for me, it's not my exercise of choice. It feels too la-di-da.
Not the way I do it.
I know it doesn't for you, but that's just not my...
Well, not the way I do it.
Well, I don't know. For me, I like jogging and I like biking. So
Yeah.
it felt great today to do that, and I really pushed. Yep.
Well, I'm doing with the elliptical machine, I'm trying something new because I found on Dr. Mercola's website, he talks about something called Peak 8, which is like interval training on a cardio machine. He does it on a recumbent bike, but you can do it on any machine. And so I'm doing it on the elliptical machine, which is like 30 seconds of peak training, whatever you want to call it. So your heart rate gets even way higher than your heart rate has to get into the anaerobic zone, which is higher than the cardio zone on an elliptical machine or a treadmill for 30 seconds, and then 90 seconds of resting, which is really not resting because your heart rate is coming down slowly.
So when you say resting, then whatever you're doing, you just stop?
No, you go slow.
Oh.
You go slow. You bring the level way down, you go slow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90.
But Dr. Mercola on that video, he was on the recumbent pump.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak tonight.
He was on the recumbent bike.
But he stopped.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
Yeah.
stopped. He stopped at the end, and then he was talking.
Oh, he didn't stop after the 30 seconds?
No, you don't stop. You keep going.
Mm-hmm. But you just want your heart rate to come down.
Yeah, so I mean, that's interval training, which is not a new concept, but the way he's doing it, I guess, is a little different.
So my question to you is, what did you do to get your heart rate up so high for 30 seconds on the elliptical? Because
Yeah.
for me on the elliptical, I find it really hard to get my heart rate up. I mean, it takes a while, but if I were jogging, it's immediate.
Yeah.
So how did you do it?
I just raised the level to 12
Mhm.
and pumped as hard as I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 30 seconds?
Yeah.
So, and then it's 8 of those, so it's 8 like reps
Yeah.
in a sense.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, I'll try it on the elliptical.
Yeah. And you don't do it like that every day because that's really hard. Oh, it's like sprinting.
Maybe we should record that. Maybe we should record you doing the interval.
Mm-hmm. We could do
Training.
that. We could do that.
The peak 8.
Yeah, we could do
Maybe we'll do that.
that. All right. Anyway,
Anything
so
else you want to talk about?
no, I don't think so.
Did you want to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about how we're planning on coming off of this fast, since we have to be very careful.
Right, 2 days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's farmer's market, so we'll be shopping differently tomorrow.
Last farmers market of the
Of
juice
the
fast.
fast.
Right.
We'll be shopping for eating and
What's that?
less juicing. We plan on continuing juicing, but not as much as what we've been doing. And we plan on eating a lot of fruits and veggies. And probably, we'll probably be able to eat like beans
I miss beans.
and nuts, pretty quickly into it.
Yeah, I miss that. I have to say that for me, after day 60, I am
You're going to have a party?
no, but I'm really sick of juicing. Any of you out there are doing this? Let me know.
Well, I think I know why, though.
I'm not the kind. My tastes have always been. I've leaned less to fruit and more to vegetables. So,
Yeah.
you know, a big plate of just sautéed spinach for me is heaven. And if I had the plate of spinach and a plate of apple slices, I'm going to go for the spinach. That's always been how I am. So I have never had this much fruit in my life, fruit juice. I'm not a sweet eater, never have been. So the idea of even 3 juices every day for the rest of my life, I can't do that. I don't want to.
I do. It's small, you know, smaller, much smaller, because we've been drinking, you've seen 16 ounces, you know, that's a lot. That's a lot of juice. But also, I think the problem is that it was getting monotonous because we picked certain juices that we liked and then we've stuck to them. So
That's true.
I think we really need to start branching out now and trying new things.
Well, part of the problem, we work at home, so that's
Right.
not the problem. But part of the problem for everybody is they've got families, children, they're running to school, they're running to soccer, they're running to the gym, they're running to work and coming home. So
Right.
it's really hard. I can't even imagine having to be out of the house a lot
Right.
and doing this kind of fast.
Well, that brings up a question that somebody asked today. I don't know if it was a YouTube question or if it was on our blog. I can't remember right now. But a woman was asking, I think it was a woman, asking about how you do a juice fast if you're working 9 to 5, which most people are. A lot of people are anyway. So 9 to 5 outside the home. So my suggestion about that, and you may have a different opinion, but my suggestion would be have a juice as soon as you get out of bed, you know, before you leave for work, and then make 2 more juices to bring with you, put them in mason jars, and you have to sprinkle about 1/4 teaspoon of buffered vitamin C and mix it in, and that will preserve it for the hours that in between when you make it and you drink it, and you have to keep it cool also. So bring it in a cooler bag and then keep it in the refrigerator at work or wherever.
yeah, it's a
wherever
great
you go.
suggestion. What the C is doing is it's preserving the enzymes.
Yeah. So it's really not hard to do that. We've done it. We went to the beach that day on your birthday and we did it that way. We brought 2 juices with us.
It worked out fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
And the vitamin C trick we learned from Dr. Rogers.
That's right.
Thank you, Dr. Rogers.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's true. And then you'd get 4 in, and then you have 1 when you get home.
Yeah, no big
It
deal.
is doable.
Oh, you
Good
can have
suggestion.
2 when you get home.
Right.
If you're drinking more than 4. We only usually had 4. Maybe sometimes we had 5, but not often.
Wow, last
2 days.
no farmers market tomorrow.
I know.
I mean, for me, it's the last. I mean, we were buying
The-
tons
yeah.
of stuff.
Tons. I mean, we have these people now that know we're coming, and they they prepare their stuff for us.
And they saved
So-
like boxes of apples for us.
Yeah. Usually we have a whole drawer in the bottom of the refrigerator filled just with apples.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I'm not regretting this at all. I'm really, really happy. I know I would love to sort of do a test and see what my cholesterol is and what all the other
Yeah.
things are, other numbers. But we had done that blood, which was a different blood workup, but everything was really good. And just, we're still continuing the coffee enemas. I've gotten
Right.
to a point where I don't even like letting a day go by without doing it.
Yeah, I look
because
forward
it's
to it.
so soothing. It really is. I'm a proponent of coffee enemas. We
Yeah.
call it our coffee break.
it's relaxing. It's
It
very
really is.
relaxing. But I want to say that some of the changes that I've noticed changes to my skin. My skin feels softer. My skin is more clear. I noticed my hair is shinier. I feel energized. I read online actually that sometimes when you come off your fast, you lose that energized feeling, and I don't want to lose that. So,
I know, I remember you reading that.
yeah, so I'm a little worried about that.
Well, you know what, and if that's true, and we'll let you guys know, that's okay. So that just means your body needs to rest while it's readjusting. Our bodies are machines, and, every machine needs to rest. So maybe there's a rest period coming off of this as well for a few days where you just have to go easy on yourself. If you feel tired, take the naps, whatever, until your body readjusts. That makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for today.
See you on day 59. Oy, love it.
Yay.
This is really exciting.